We have something very important to talk about. I haven't watched this because I knew I should watch it with you guys.
Yo, what is up, guys? It's Myth here, and real quick, I just wanted to announce and say that I have officially decided not to re-sign with TSM for 2022, and I just wanted to sit down with you guys and talk about why I decided to do that and what it means for the future. So over the past year-ish, year and a half, 2 years, I've been kind of thinking about this as you know, as COVID happened and as I've kind of moved out of the Fortnite house, I started thinking more about what I was bringing to the table with TSM and what TSM was bringing to the table with me. And ultimately, I decided that I didn't want to be on TSM anymore. And one of those reasons is I don't know what it is that I feel like I bring to TSM. And I feel like with that being the case, it doesn't allow me to do the most with TSM. And in general, I just feel like it puts us both in this weird position where I'm not making enough content for the org, or like we're not making enough content with each other. And that just made me feel bad. Next, I wanted to talk about my personal relationships on TSM. When Lena ended up leaving the company, that was really a big point of contact for me that helped with like content TSM wise, you know, business direction, everything really. And not having that point of contact in TSM anymore, kind of like it just made things feel a little bit less approachable for me being on TSM, that I didn't have like my person that I would go to. My good friend Bjergsen left TSM as well, and now he's under TL. So just in general, like the friendships that I had like closest to me while working at TSM have all kind of faded away and are gone and are no longer here. And so it just kind of makes it feel like I'm kind of home alone streaming, like, yo. The next point, I guess, is I really want to make content with other content creators that have like a unified vision, that have a unified goal, or are just more wise than I am, or have more experience with making like content in this industry. And I've been doing that. And it's been something that I've been having a really good time doing. Shout out to QTCinderella. You know, she's really helped. Honestly, QT like really brought me into like a side of streaming that I wasn't sure I was ever going to be a part of personally. You know, she brought me out to shit camp. She always like invites me to come do things with her. So she deserves a lot of props and praise, because she's honestly like inspired me in a way, in that manner, to do more things outside of just, you know, gaming streams 24/7.
I have to say something, obviously. I've seen a lot of people being like, well, if like QT inspired him, then why would he leave TSM? Because QT's on TSM. And I want to talk about, number one, how contracts work. Most contracts you see are 2 years. You can negotiate it down to 1 year or 6 months. I've never seen anything shorter than 6 months. So regardless of who else is on the team, this was a choice that he had to make, and it's a hard one. And obviously, Myth started coming to shit camp and stuff like that before it was even announced that I was on TSM. I think sometimes you have a different idea or a different perceptions of how you think things will be and how they turn out to be. I think a lot of that has been happening lately. So when I was deciding what org to join, I had many different options I was looking at, and the TSM offer, if I'm being bluntly honest, which I can be, wasn't the best offer out of all the offers I had. It wasn't. But TSM was a dream of mine. And so that mattered more to me than making the most amount of money, or, you know, it was a dream of mine to join TSM. And one of the first things I did was I messaged Myth and I said, hey Myth, like, what do you think of the org and blah, blah, blah. And I got some ideas from him, and he was like, it's great. He said, he actually sent me this whole Word doc. He typed up a Word doc of all these great things that was going on in the org, and why I should join TSM. And, you know, it validated all of my feelings. And I was, again, I have been a TSM fangirl since 2013. Like, since I started watching esports, I was watching TSM. And so I think I've been getting a lot of messages that are like, oh, do you regret joining since like everybody left? And it's like, no, I don't. Am I sad and disappointed that everybody left? Absolutely. everyone I wanted to make content with has left. Myth was like my main person. You know, I thought it'd be really fun to make content with the OG TSM team, like, you know, even Doublelift and Bjergsen, and I think it would just be really, really cool to do that. But something about orgs in general is they go through these transitions. I mean, there was a big transition, you know, when Dyrus and all those guys left. There's always big transitions that happen every once in a while. It's just going through this like molting process, essentially. Contracts end and people have to decide if they want to stay or not. And what happens, like what he said, all of Myth's friends were leaving, and it really makes you kind of pause. Why are my friends leaving? Can I sit here while, you know, everybody else is leaving? Do I feel passionate about it anymore? Do I want this? Do I feel like they're giving me enough and I'm getting enough and I'm giving them enough and blah, blah, blah. And it's all very, very valid thoughts. And I don't think anyone can blame him for wanting to be known as Myth instead of like TSM Myth. And I think that's what he's doing currently. So yeah, like one thing about me is like, I'm QTCinderella. No matter what org I am on, you know, I'm QTCinderella first and I'm TSM QTCinderella second. And that's just how people know me. But yeah, it's a super bummer. I'm really sad. I'm really, really, really disappointed. I'm really disappointed. I know the jokes are really funny. Oh, he left because of you. Like Doublelift left because of you. Bjergsen left because of you. Myth left because of you. And listen, I'm just as sad as everybody else. These are people I really, really, really looked forward to working with. I'm not kidding. I really looked forward to working with these people, and I'm super bummed. But Myth and I are already friends, so it doesn't matter. We'll keep doing content together. Like I said, I want to figure out a sledding day or an ice skating day. Common denominator, it's not me. It's very funny. Yes, it's very funny. I promise it's not me, though. I never even talked to these people before I joined. Like, God damn it. I'm trying to make friends with people there. Cause the whole reason I wanted to join TSM was cause I mean, I'll be blunt. When I was on Gen G, I didn't feel like I had a group. I wasn't making content I enjoyed with them. I wanted to feel like this org was like a family, and I didn't get that from Gen G at all. And so that's my goal with TSM still. I met some of the like Apex players not a few weeks ago, and they were super fun. They were super, super fun. Did Myth talk to you before this announcement came out? Yes. Yes, I've known for a little bit. And he actually felt bad because he was like, I sent you all these great things and now I'm leaving and I don't want you to think I'm a hypocrite and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, of course not. Everybody can do different things. At the end of the day, TSM has always been a dream of mine, and I'm excited to see where the future can go. I know a lot of people are like being very pessimistic and kind of negative right now, but I am still optimistic. It's still a great team. Regardless, it's true. I am the new face of TSM. Thank you for noticing. I am getting a billboard with my face on it.
We're a rebuilding org.
We are changing the name to QTSM. And yeah, it's gonna be awesome. So I hope you guys are excited. Yeah, I'm talking about raises. I did tell TSM that I would be absorbing Myth's paycheck as well as Lena's, as well as Doublelift's, as well as Bjergsen's. I said I will be absorbing those. So good for me. Great things for me. Yeah, I don't know. I like to give my honest opinion every time. I'm very disappointed that so many people have left. It's really made me sad. But I'm still optimistic for what can happen in the future. So yeah, that's where we're at. I think TSM was still a dream of mine for so long that I'm not giving up on it yet. For all the people telling me I should, or it's going downhill and blah, 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 blah. No, it's just going through a change. It's going through a change. So anyway, excited to hear more reasons on why Myth, what he's doing for himself.
I want to use this time where I don't have any like contractual obligations, or like don't have to, don't have any extra eyes on like my content or whatever, to really just experiment with different things and be around my friends that make different type of content. A lot of you guys may be asking what I'm going to do next. What does the future for Myth look like? What org am I going to be on? There's probably a lot of speculation. Honestly, like, I'm open to options. Right now, I really do want to focus on knowing what I want, though, before I do associate myself with another org, before I do join another org or a group. But hey, you may be seeing me in your little favorite gamer, organization sometime in the future. I don't know. So just thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you for supporting me, and thank you for being here.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. I do plan on kicking more and more members off of TSM because I simply would like more of the fan base to be focused on me. So I will I'll make sure to keep doing that. I'll make sure to get people to leave. So I'll work on it. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing in every tournament. Catch me in League, catch me in. Also, TSM lied, by the way. No wonder Myth left. They said if this tweet got 10k likes, I could be the jungler. Hello? I don't see me jungling. Scammed. Time to kick some more people off. I don't know when I will get to play jungle, but I look forward to it.